What is up, everybody? It's Dave from Go Big Sports Cards, and today I don't want to open this. I don't. I really don't. I've been sitting on this for a little bit because I just don't want to open this. I mean, the packs are hard to open. The cards are flimsy. It's supposed to be a treat for kids for trick-or-treating. I don't get trick-or-treaters in my house. The road outside my house is too fast for kids to walk around. But, I mean, I have to try. I got to open it, right? I got to open it for you guys. So here it is. 40 packs. There's 3 cards per pack. We're going to look for a variety of numbered parallels. So last year, I don't believe that they had those. I think you could get them in the basketball, but not the football. So here we go. Bats. Okay, so base bats, trick or treat, webs. There we go. Trick or treat numbered ornament. Yeah, so like there was there was aliens. There was candy corn. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. The thing that I didn't like about them was trying to open the packs. See if they're better. Ready? Come on. Please. Not bad. Last year I just cut them all, which I might do again. But these are some of the first cards that come out. The only thing that I think is worth anything, unless you hit a numbered, is you're pulling for the rooks. You know? It's just 40 packs of 3 cards in each pack, and they're all... They don't want to go. They're hard to open, and it gets old. The Chief. Yeah, I'm just not enthused about this. I'm sorry. This is probably not a way to get views on a channel, but it's just the truth. Like, and the thing that I don't like about this is that when these come out, the scalpers come and take them all and are reselling them, and I'm like, guys, it's for the kids. This is for the kids. This is for the kids that are going trick-or-treating, and you can be the cool dude on the block and put in football cards. And it helps get them into the hobby. Like, that's what this is for. Not for you guys to go buy them and, like, resell them on eBay. Like, stop it. So, that's why I'm a little, that's just how I feel about it. Either way, I'm going to try to be a happier mood today. Maybe we'll pull a cool auto, or a cool numbered parallel of a big rookie. That's what I'm hoping for. They're so hard to open, these packs. Will Howard, the heir apparent after AA run. Now that's a question. Let me ask you guys this. Throw in the comments. Do you think Will Howard will start a game in Pittsburgh this year? Do you think he'll start a game? Or do you think it's going to be Aaron Rodgers' show, and then he's going to ride off into the sunset, probably not taking him to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I mean, Tomlin's a good coach. I like the back card on this one. Matthew Golden. Packers rookie. Hopefully he has a banger year. They just need to figure that out in wide receiver room in Green Bay. They didn't pick up a veteran, which I was hoping they would have done. I think the Packers had one of the highest number of dropped passes out of the whole league last year. Because I think Love's a good quarterback. I know people bag on him a little bit, but I think he's a good quarterback. So, either way, J.J. McCarthy, Donovan Jackson. Like, I almost didn't order this. I almost didn't order these, but I'm like, you know, it seems like right now for me, football cards are hard to get. Like, they're just very expensive. Like all the H2 boxes and hobbies and stuff, like I've been buying basketball because they're less money. The footballs, like, I think Origins International Hobby or Origins Hobby is coming out. It's $900 for football. $900. I'm like, man. I did a Donruss Elite video the other day. I talked about how I loaded up my cart with two megas and 3 blasters of Donruss Elite. It was $256. So it's been hard to get football because football is just stupid money right now. Abdul Carter, nice. I have some Prism draft picks coming from Dick's whenever that ships. I have some regular Donruss coming from Dick's whenever that ships. So I've got stuff coming. I just have a lot of basketball right now. So that's why I said I grabbed it to have something to open because I want to keep content up. Travis Hunter. We were pulling some good rookies here. Wonder if trying to grade some of these would be worth it. Now I remember last year, I don't know if it was all of the rookies or just some of them that had like an actual like portrait picture of their faces. I think they were all like that. Emeka. That kind of would be a cool card to slab, I think. But if that's just going to be this college photo, not in their team unis, I don't know if that's something we'd want to do that with. Milrow. So many packs. You guys like watching me open packs? Because that's what this is. This is Dave sitting here opening packs of football cards. Another beast in the back here. Oh, I thought it was Mason Graham. I don't know Mason Taylor. Mason Graham, I know who that guy is. He better do well. Browns gave up instead of taking Travis Hunter. Generational talent that guy is. And now, so let's just talk football while I'm doing this. I'm talking to myself. So the Browns take Deshaun Watson, right? They trade for Deshaun Watson. They give him this dumb contract. They give up all these draft picks, which leads to all this stuff that Houston grabs. They make this contract that basically changes the NFL by giving Mason Graham, giving this guaranteed contract to this guy who hadn't played in over a year. Comes to Cleveland, and he stinks. And I live here. I'm not a Browns fan. I like the Browns, but I'm not a Browns fan. Puka. Scatterwell. But nobody here really likes the guy. They don't. They didn't want him. They don't want all his drama. So they sign this guy. They pay him. Turns into a complete nightmare. Owner comes out and says it was his fault. Whatever. They have Flacco. Flacco does okay. They let him go. They bring him back. Then they trade picks and give up Travis Hunter for picks for next year. I don't know if they're thinking for Arch or not, but now Arch just said he's not going to be in the draft next year, allegedly. Which in Arch was behind Quinn Ewers, and Quinn Ewers was a 7th round pick. I'm just going on this huge tangent, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. So then the Browns, they have Joe Flacco. They pick up Kenny Pickett. And they have Deshaun Watson that's sucking up a massive amount of money and not doing anything. They draft Dylan Gabriel, who publicly came out and said before the draft that he did not want to play and does not like cold weather cities or cold weather stadiums. Well, it gets cold here, fellers, and it's a lot of snow here. Okay, so they draft him. Then they draft Shador. So now they got 6 quarterbacks on their roster. And then the preseason comes, and Shador comes out and does a really good job. But then Dylan Gabriel's hurt, Kenny Pickett's hurt. So then they bring in Brent Huntley. So then they have Joe Flacco, Deshaun Watson, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders, and Brent Huntley on their roster. Now, Shador Sanders plays well, hurts his oblique. Doesn't play the second game. Dylan Gabriel does pretty good. Now the third preseason game, they're not going to play Shedeur Sanders. They name Joe Flacco their starting quarterback, which makes sense. He hasn't played up down yet. Probably doesn't need to. And then Shedeur Sanders is fourth in the depth chart. Like, what is this freaking team doing? Like, are they preparing to trade one of these guys? I mean, what are they going to do? Did they just want Shedeur to come out there one time and play good, and then they're trying to trade him? I have no idea. When they said that they grabbed the draft capital to be in a good position next year to take a quarterback, but now they have 6 of them. I think all this just came out of me seeing Travis Hunter's card come through. Because I was sitting there watching the draft, and I couldn't believe that the Browns did that. Couldn't believe they did that. Welcome to Go Big Sports Cards. So guys, I'll say this again. I said it last year. Buy these cards to hand out to the kids. You know what I'm going to do next year? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy next year when I can actually pre-order them and get them at the retail price. I'm going to buy a bunch of these. I don't know how many. I'm just telling myself to remember this. And then I'm going to give them away on YouTube for people that want to use them as trick-or-treat stuff. That'll be my good deed to society for the hobby. So next year, unless I can find some now at a cheap price, like, I'll just tell people, hey, the first 10 people that reach out to me that tell me, hey, I'm going to use this to hand out for trick-or-treat, then I'll send you a package of these. Because this is not intended for the average football collector. This is for the kids. So now, I'm going to take all these and I'm going to sort these, and we're going to make these into our football lots for my eBay store. Well, there you have it. There is football coffee talk, I guess you could say, with Go Big, while opening Score, whatever they called it, Score a Treat. So I hope you guys liked it. Throw in the comments what you think. And like I said, I'll honor what I said. If I can try to get some of these before Halloween this year, if I can still find them, I'll get some. We'll do it as a giveaway. Only to people that wanted to give them out as trick-or-treating, because that's what it should be used for. So appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.